Hard Mark Podcast.
Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Do you respect that? That's corruption. I could make a fake snake. You do not pee in the pool. You not pee on the barbie. All of myself is clean.
Welcome to the Hard Mark Podcast, everybody. Rumpus Time has begun. My name is Erik Donaldson. The purpose of Rumpus Time is to explore the mind of the weird and wonderful star of our program. He is the man of 54,097 compliments, the soul skater, the maitre d' of mat drama, the Tampa Bay topsider, the living painting, the talent. He's the putz that puts his pinky in pitbull posteriors, flying Ryan Murphy. How's it going, Ryan?
Pretty. It's good. I forgot about that.
You were real fucked up, so I'm not shocked to hear that you do not remember.
Well, Erik, I was black out a couple Bud Lights, you know? Like, I was on one, you know? Like,
stop bringing off-air conversations into on-air conversations, sir. Do you stand by your whole pitbull thing, putting your fingers in pitbull butts to make them stop fighting?
There's been a couple other pitbull-related incidents that I've seen come across. Not in real life, on the internet.
This is TikTok stuff.
Maybe Reddit, TikTok. I don't know. There's all these different... It's fucked up, man. You know, if a pitbull got my cat, like, I'd probably stab the pitbull. Like, I would stab the pitbull in the head. Like, I don't know. Like,
Do you carry a knife?
Well, if I did, I don't. So all I have is the thumb or the pinky. But, like, these videos they're just... I'm not starting off on a sad note, but, like,
yeah, you're starting us off with talking about stabbing a dog in the head, Ryan. This is not where I was directing this conversation to.
I'm not an anti-pitbull guy. My sister has the sweetest pitbull in the world. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, your dog gets loose, you can't control it. It fucking tries to bite my cat. I find a knife, I stab it in the head. Like, that's it. Like, that dog is gone. Like, fuck that dog. Like,
you're getting real spicy right off the bat here. How many Trulies have you drank so far tonight, Ryan?
I'm on number one.
One Truly deep, and he's talking about stabbing pit bulls in the head.
I'm just, you know, hey, that's all I'm saying. I want to make a point out there. You let your pit bull loose, it gets my cat, it's getting stabbed in the head. Like,
there can't be any question about it. Anyone who is like, maybe I could stick my pit bull on Ryan's cat. Guess what? Big problems for your pit bull.
Big problem. Yeah. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, exactly. There was some question. I got somebody slid my DMs the other day asking me about it. I'm glad we could finally straighten that out. How's it going, man? How you doing? You're drinking a Truly. Is this a calorie conscious choice that you're drinking a Truly, or is there something else at play?
I just really like Trulies. I really do.
Okay.
I don't care what people say. I like them.
What flavor of Truly do we got?
I have a black cherry and I have a grapefruit for later.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
You've got a nice little dichotomy there.
That's really... I don't know. I think people like Trulies, but I don't, you know, hey, if I want to drink a Truly, I don't want an IPA right now. I want a Truly. Like, you know.
Is there a reason that you go Truly over White Claw? Because it seemed like White Claw had the market cornered there for a while.
Oh, you know what? I disregard. It is a White Claw.
Oh, okay.
It is a White Claw. To be honest, I don't really know the difference. Golfing, I drink them both, and it doesn't matter to me. But, like, it's the seltzer. I like the seltzer aspect of it. Like,
yeah, sure.
So yeah, I think they're refreshing. They're a little bit lighter. You know, take it easy. Trying to, you know, take a step back. I've had a lot of weekends recently, and.
Is there anything, speaking of your weekends that you've had, is there, we chatted a little bit, very briefly, about how you recently took a trip out to Sacramento. Is there anything worth talking about your experience, or is it just
Probably
kind of...
not.
Okay. I know you lost a shoe.
Yeah, I did. Sacramento's a trip that you don't really discuss on live air.
That's what they say that about that place.
I did watch the Tender Swindler in Sacramento.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw that as well. Not in Sacramento. In my home.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it. I not that I didn't want to see it. I just like, it's probably going to be like one of those. It was pretty good. Pretty interesting, like little watch. So I mean, as far as what I can disclose in Sacramento,
Ryan's TV recommendations.
Yeah, as far as what I can disclose, that was that's
So the highlight of your trip to Sacramento was watching The Tindler Swindler on Netflix.
yeah. We only watched half of it, and then we ponged it up. We played some beer pong, which is great. I haven't played it in a little while. We won 6 games, 6 out of 7.
Oh wow, very impressive.
Talked a lot of shit. It was good. And then I came back in and I missed the rest of the documentary and I had to get caught up. I was like, what happened? I got a brief rundown and I was like, shit, I should probably watch this when I get home. It sounds interesting. So I did.
What are the house rules that you play for beer pong?
Oh god, it's pretty standard. We've had some fucked up people play back in the day. We've had some really dumb shit go on. Like we had a house and one guy would stick his foot on the wall with his dirty fucking shoe on this fucking wall. And this was our wall that we had to pay for, He would stick his wall up there and he would elbow the shit out of the table. And that was his thing. And so we've made it very clear that you can no longer stick your foot on the wall and elbow the table.
Was this a defensive maneuver?
No, it was an offensive maneuver for sure.
He would put his foot on the wall and elbow... Shoot.
It was almost a balance move,
he'd brace himself against the wall.
Right.
The wall that you were paying for.
The wall that we were renting that wall. And that wall
you were charged by the wall.
That wall was fucking gross with his fucking shoe stains all over it. All the time he would be on that side. And he would elbow the fuck out of that table. He was way over. And we called him out all the time, but he still did it. And so
I'm sorry to hear that. What about the whole fingering, blowing business? Where do you land on that?
We play the same rules. Guys finger. And it's only guys, so
yeah, so you don't have to worry
it's all fingering.
About the blowing.
Yeah, we don't have any girls anymore. We
they've been chased to various points of the Midwest, so no concerns there.
Yeah, so we play pretty standard rules, but I just don't play beer pong a lot anymore. It's not a game that comes up that much, so it's fun when you get everyone out there. You got to get the materials, grab the table, and you play out of 7.
Yeah. No, that's
it's a good time. Yeah, Sacramento is a good yearly trip that I love with my whole heart, and we just get everyone back there, and we get really fucked up, and it's great.
Two Budweiser and started grabbing dicks. I understand.
Erik, you can't switch this around on me. All right, it's been stated.
I kind of just did.
I have it recorded at least. I know what the fuck happened, Erik. Don't swindle my Tinder,
I would never dream of swindling your Tinder.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you had a fun little time.
Yeah, what did you do that weekend?
Here's something I did recently. I don't know that I necessarily did it the same weekend that you were in Sacramento, but so we may have discussed this on air. I attempted to get a COVID booster prior to Vegas. It didn't work. Turns out, not immunocompromised, not over whatever it was, 50 years old. So apparently I don't qualify.
Did you go there and they told you that when you were supposed to get it, or did you find out? That must have been embarrassing.
Their system, it's not like it was super far out of my way, but their system allowed me to schedule. Which is on them. And so my hope was that they would take pity on me and be like, oh, well, it was our fuck up. We'll do it.
It's a good plan.
It did not quite work out that way.
Okay, all right.
But I showed up, and then here's some shit, Ryan. They fucking buffaloed me.
What does that mean?
They said, well, we can't give you a COVID shot, but by our records, it would appear that you're due for a hepatitis B shot.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like, well, that's not why the fuck I came here today, for a Hep B shot. But then I felt like I was being put on the spot, and it's like they were like, oh, it's covered by your insurance, blah blah blah. So it's like, okay, fine. And so I agreed to do this hepatitis B shot, right?
Yeah.
It's at my local Safeway. And so I go into their little, shot area. They've got a separate room for the people waiting for various vaccines, etc. And so I wait there for maybe 5-10 minutes. I get let into the little room, and then I got double buffaloed.
Your tetanus shot.
No, not like that.
Okay,
but
all right.
then when I'm in the room, they're like, so this is a 2-part shot, and I'm like, motherfucker! Like, these are things you need to disclose to somebody ahead of time. And so they're like, we're going to give you 1 shot now, and then we have to schedule your second shot for, like, what was it? 30 days later, 4 weeks, whatever the case may be, which was Father's Day was when they scheduled it for. Or at least that's when they penciled me and they said, you need to have your second shot on Father's Day. I was like, well, I'm not fucking coming in on Father's Day. We have a grace period here, whatever. So anyway, so I get the first shot, hepatitis B shot takes place. And then the day after Father's Day, the following Monday, I go into Safeway specifically to get my second hepatitis B shot. So I walk over and I see they have a sign on their little waiting area that says, like, please wear your mask when you're in this area. I didn't bring my mask with me when I went into the grocery store. Mm-hmm. So then I'm, like, confronted with, do I walk out to my car and grab a mask, or do I just say fuck it and just not fucking do this? And so here's what I based my entire decision upon. I Google searched, how do you get hepatitis B? And it turns out there's 3 methods. 1, sharing needles. 2, your mother, when she's giving birth, has hepatitis B. And third, C, is sexual intercourse. Unprotected sexual intercourse with someone who has hepatitis B.
Yeah.
And I looked through those 3, and I was like, none of those are going to happen to me. I'm not getting my mask, and I'm not getting the second shot.
I was going to ask, like... They really did. I guess if buffalo is the term, they really did buffalo you into this.
They buffaloed
shot.
the fuck out of me.
Because you can't be at high risk for hepatitis B. Like,
I don't think I'm the target audience, but hey, who knows? They just saw me. They don't know anything about my personality profile.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and well done in your research. Like, because I was going to ask the same question. I was like, I mean, maybe it's good to have, but like 2 shots, what the fuck? Like,
right?
Like, yeah.
And like telling me, hey, here's the day you need to come in. It's like there's no flexibility here. like I don't have a say in this whole thing. Like, you just tell me I need to be back on Father's Day. That's a very inconvenient day for me to get a hepatitis B shot.
Oh, maybe you're 50% protected.
Right, exactly. I'm more protected than I would have been if I just done
exactly.
it. And I think they tried calling me, be like, you need to fucking get in here for this second hepatitis B
you never know
shot.
when you're going to decide to use fucking needles, dude. Like on a whim, dude. Like Eric, you keep yourself safe, That's all I can do.
I've always been tempted. The possibility of needles.
Needles are fun. I love getting shots. Give me, COVID shots. Most exciting thing is I get a shot. Like, love needles. Love it.
Yeah. The Markomaniacs can't see you, but your full sleeve is coming along very well of tattoos.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
All very meaningful tattoos to Ryan. We've got a man peeing while standing at a urinal and other things that mean a lot to him.
I wish you could have like tattoos that were just broadcasted just over the internet. Like, I could that way I can come on here and show you what I'm feeling. Like just digital tattoos.
Say no more. We're patenting this idea.
The business idea,
Yeah, none of you, patent pending, anyone who's listening to this. I'll have enough time between the time that we record and the time that I edit this and it's posted where this is already a done deal. You cannot steal this idea. We've got it locked down. Digital tattoos for the digital age.
I don't think there's any reason not to. I wanted to quickly mention that I think we should maybe discuss this fucking ridiculous COVID topic right now. I don't know. Anyone's interest. Fucking literally everybody I know out here is gotten or has COVID right now. It's insane. Like, I've never seen anything like this. Everyone at work is taking time off for COVID. Like, fucking everybody. Like, no shit. Like, it's I don't know if it's a Vegas thing. That is where I got COVID.
I don't think it is, because my brother-in-law just texted me earlier today and said he had COVID, so I immediately tested and came back negative, so that was a good thing.
You tested again?
Yeah, I just tested earlier today.
I'm not testing for the next 4 months. I assume I've had it, and that's all I don't give a fuck. I'm done.
The ostrich defense, yes, very good.
The problem is there's a lot of shit to go through with COVID testing. I got to test at home, and then if I get it, or like maybe I test positive fucking after, but that's, like, fucking goddamn COVID, like, came back and it got me, like, it fucking got me, and I just thought, like,
it buffaloed you.
I got all the shots, Eric. I got all the shots. I got 1, 2, and 3, and I fucking yeah, this shit was not like great. Like I didn't have a great time with COVID. Like I did not have a lot of fun, but like I am taking it as, you know what? Hey, you know I got COVID, and I should be safe for at least the summer. I should be safe for the summer.
Right. Yeah.
If I test positive and I'm not sick, I assume it's the same COVID. I'm just still testing positive. That's my assumption. I could be completely wrong. I don't know shit about COVID. I'm just saying that's my like assumption. I'm sticking with it. If I'm sick, fine. You know, but
I mean, I tested negative when I took the test earlier. So
I tested so fucking bright red on that strip. Like that could not have come before. Like the night before I was supposed to leave, like I tested negative, but I bought 2 because I wanted to, like, you know, I just wanted to have a backup, and
yeah.
And then I tested in the morning, and they give you like, I think 2 strips or whatever, both nostrils, but like both of those motherfuckers came back so fucking red that it was like flying off the chart. Like I was like, oh shit, like. So yeah.
So everyone can feel free to tongue kiss you at their leisure, because for sure you don't have COVID, and even if you did, you would not test for it.
God, I was getting kind of chewed out in Sacramento too, because like one of my buddies who's like house with his girlfriend's like pretty avid like COVID worker. Like she does a lot of testing and like works for like the community, and she was kind of pissed
that you showed up.
Well, no, like, so I made it extremely clear to both of them. I was like, hey, like, here's when I, like, test positive. And, like, it was well over, I mean, it would have been 14 days from exposure.
Right.
It would have been over 10 days. And I think the CDC guidelines are, like, 5 days or whatever. So I made it clear, like, I was like, hey, if you guys, you know, they're like, whatever, it's just fucking come. Like, you know, and I put on a mask on the plane and everything. I masked up and did all that stuff. But activities we were doing may have not been like the safest for like COVID related stuff. You know, I won't get into details, but like not sex.
Just sharing needles.
Not needles either, but like, you know, like
just let the Markomaniacs decide amongst themselves what Ryan was doing with these people. Yeah.
If you can get, yeah, exactly. If you can catch what I'm saying, like that, fine, you can catch it. But like
eating out their buttholes.
I'm tired of, like, the fucking stinginess of COVID. I'm tired of the fucking people, like, everyone has to get, like, overprotective and, like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, it's a, you know, like, I think at this point, if you've protected yourself and you've done the, you know, the right things, like, it is a cold. Like, it sucks, but it's a cold. Like, you know, and if you're not at risk, okay, cut all this out. Fucking Eric, I'm done with the COVID. I'm sorry. I'm getting, like, COVID talky. Like, but I had it, and, like, that. Anyway, I'm just, you know, I'm tired of the fucking, like, oh, like, this used to be a cold. Everyone would have a cold, and everyone would just fucking party and, like, give it, you have the flu, whatever. Like, fucking come over, let's fucking. and now with fucking COVID, you know, like, oh, like, you had symptoms 14 days ago. That's a little risky, like, you know, like, I'm just saying, that's my.
For the record, I've never partied with anyone who had the fucking flu.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, you fucking, like, you're expected to go to work, right? Like, hey, right. You don't want to call out sick. You got to work with it. Everyone's sneezing and coughing at work.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an email that's out, like, oh, like, COVID's getting up. We're not reducing the size on campus. In fact, today I had to park in the farthest fucking part away from the building because everyone is literally there with fucking COVID right now, you know? Like,
you had to limp your ass into the building.
I had to fucking walk 1,000,000 miles to get to the building, to Eric, because of
Ryan was coming down, and then as soon as I said that, he amped right the fuck back up again.
God, dude, like, you know, like, because we need more people with COVID inside the building, you know? Like, I had to park fucking 5,000,000 miles away and walk in instead of just fucking opening up my laptop and logging in and doing the same shit. And, you know, Jesus fucking Christ. It's such a ridiculous world we live in right now that it's fucking frustrating. Like, that's it. I'm done. I'm done ranting about COVID. I had to get it out. But yes.
I appreciate your restraint, yeah. Well, speaking of big social events, Ryan.
Yeah.
Guess what I was recently invited to?
Limp Bizkit.
Close. That did happen, and I was invited, and I did go to Tenacious D.
It's another thing. Okay, all right.
That did happen. This is a different thing.
Okay.
My 20-year high school reunion.
Are you gonna go?
I'm really kind of on the fence about it. It's a little bit more money than I would like to part with for something like this.
How much is it?
It's $100 per ticket. So if I brought my wife, that's $200. food is included. I believe that there's a buffet. Non-alcoholic drinks are included. Any alcohol would be above and beyond that cost of the ticket.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did not go to my 10. I have a feeling you didn't go to your 10-year.
I did or did not?
I have a feeling you did not.
I didn't, and I was invited. I almost went. I enjoyed it.
You did get an invite, though?
Yeah, I did. I thought it would have been, well, I don't know if you can see the invite list of yours, but, like, you know, I didn't really care for, like, some of the people who were going, and I was just like, you know, but whatever, like, but yes, I thought about it. I thought about going, yeah.
Do you think that you'll go to, I mean, you're still so young and fresh-faced.
Right.
You've got so much time. For me, the 10-year just felt like too soon. Like, I don't really care to see these people, like, at this point in everybody's lives. But, like, now I think enough time has passed where, like, it might be interesting. Not everybody, and probably not even the majority, but there's, like, a handful of people I would be morbidly curious to just, like, pick their brain.
I think, I mean, you can only do this once, you know? Like, it's not, you know, like, you kind of get one shot if you are curious to see, like, you know, like,
right.
And I'm the same way. Like, I get that, you know, I get the cost thing. Like, is it worth it? But, like, I'd consider it. Like,
because, like, most of the people that I went to high school with, that I'm, like, friends with, etc., like, I keep in touch with, like, we'll hang out socially, etc. There's one human being, like, we were never, like, especially close, but, like, we knew each other since, I want to say, like, 3rd or 4th grade or something. This guy, we both had speech therapy in, like, 4th or 5th grade. Yeah. We both had horrible lisps.
I'm curious about that, because, but I don't want to interrupt your story.
Well, let's cover... What's to be curious about?
You would strike me as literally the last person who ever had to have speech. You're a very good speaker. Like, you know, like you literally talk for a living, like, you know, and maybe that helped, but, like, I'm just surprised you ever had any issue with, like, a lisp or anything. Like, I've never...
My dad blames Looney Tunes cartoons for my speaking habits. I think as soon as, like, it was explained to me by the speech therapist, like, where you're supposed to be putting your tongue when you do the S sound, then I was like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Got it.
So it was like a physical thing that you had to, like...
Yeah, because I was just kind of doing, like, literally, like, half of the fucking Looney Tunes characters will stick their tongue out when they're doing an S sound. And so my dad swears up and down that it was because of Looney Tunes that I developed a lisp.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, but we got it corrected in, I want to say, like, 4th grade, something like that. But John was also in this same speech therapy class with me. It was, like, literally just the two of us. And I think we read Banicula and had to, like, read it back to our speech therapist. So that was fun. But that's not necessarily the reason why I want to see this person. The main reason I want to see... So we kept in touch, and, like, we would occasionally have classes together, etc. I was a big Saturday Night Live fan. All through, like, even as a little kid, I used to watch, like, the classic SNL episodes with, like, John Belushi and Bill Murray and stuff like that. And, like, you know, I kept following it as a teenager. And one day, I remember me and John rode on the same bus together, and I made a sign, which was a Saturday Night Live reference, by the way. I made a sign, and this sign read, Buck Fudder. And so I got John, and John was like a fucking football player on ASB, never got in any fucking trouble, like, ever. Everybody loved him. And I was like, John, take this sign. We're on the bus. Take this sign and just hold it up to the window, and we'll see what happens. And so he does it. And of course, the fucking vice principal shows up, immediately sees John holding this Buck Fudder sign, motions for him to get off of the bus. They have a talk afterward. He never ratted me out. What
a great guy. What
a great guy. So I just these are the memories that I want to relive. This one guy, I really want to get his perspective on the Buck Fudder incident, the speech therapy, etc.
You know, I don't. The problem with going back would be, like, like, my best friends from elementary school, I haven't seen, like, in decades, which is weird to say, like, but, like, yeah, like, you know, and but I don't even know if they would go, like, you know, like, not everyone's on social media as people get hit up other ways, you know, like, so, like, the reason, like, Like, I would go because I had a good time, like, you know, in high school. I would, you know, be fine. Like, but
some
like,
might say too good of a time.
Probably, like, you know, like, but, you know, like, if I really went, like, who I'd be interested in seeing is, like, some of the people that I haven't seen, like, you know, and if they weren't there, I'd be like, fuck, like, okay. It'd probably be pretty lame, but, like, I don't know, like, if it was reasonable, yeah. But yeah, no, I get it. Like, there's some people I haven't seen in a while that would be, maybe you only get to see them at your 20th. That's crazy. That I'm like 6 years away, and that is concerning, like, to me. Like,
you need to get ripped to death between now and then.
Oh God, it's just like, how did this happen? Like, you know,
I mean, we can start concocting the story now. Ryan Murphy, pilot.
Yeah.
Which, actually, I've been thinking about this. I have a goal for the end of the, like, by the end of the podcast, not for the end of the podcast, by the end of the podcast. I want to try and get you to get on board, and I don't know if your computer is, like, beefy enough to handle this bad boy, but have you heard of Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Oh, Erik, yes, I have, and I love that game. It was one of my all-time favorites.
Okay, so you're familiar with this?
Yeah. I can't play it because it's not supported on Apple.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I don't have an Xbox either. But regardless, Erik, if there's something we got to do, I'll buy an Xbox and I'll buy the whole fucking set. I'll buy the whole setup. So go on.
I just want because, like, well, it sounds like you're already familiar with this, which, you know, that's step one. Like, because they've been making these games or simulators for a while now. Have you played, like, the newest one at all?
No, but I've seen it. Like, TikTok has, like, a bunch of, like, lives on, like, Flight Simulator that I get. Yeah. You just cast it to me, like, so I've seen the new setup. I don't know specifically what you're, like, referring to, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I just hope that we can, you know, in some way, shape, or form, like, help you to realize your dreams of being a pilot in some form or fashion. That's what I want. Like, maybe that experience with Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Maybe people, like, instead of the fucking broken legs, fund me for a new simulator and Xbox. You know, like,
right. I could see that.
The people,
yes. And, like, maybe that's the first step to, like, getting you towards, like, oh, maybe I could take, like, Cessna flying classes or, you know, other stuff like that. I mean, I think this could be a building block here, Ryan.
I might do that anyway. You know, what is life, you know, if you're not flying in a Cessna, and you may die, but, like, who fucking really cares, right? Like, you know, like,
I mean, you could die of COVID as you learned in Sacramento.
You could die of COVID. That's exactly what I'm saying. You could die in Sacramento. You know, that's probably more likely than dying in COVID. Like, you know, honestly.
That's right.
But to be totally, that is a thing I would like to do. I would like to get up in a Cessna, a little bit of flying. If I could just get over my fear of crashing in a Cessna, which would be the fucking worst way to die ever. Like,
I don't know if it'd be the worst. It'd be bad.
It would be the worst way to die. I'd rather die any other way. I mean, okay. I can't think of a more, like, realistic way to die that would be worse than dying in a fucking plane crash. Like, everyone's like, oh, like, you die so soon, right? You just hit the ground, plane comes towards you, hits you at 1,000,000 miles an hour right in the face, like, you know, like, no,
right.
That's not the problem with it. My problem isn't, like, the fear of dying. I don't really have, like, that much of a fear of, like, literal death, like, whatever. My fear is the 2 minutes before fucking, like, that happens and shit's going really wrong and everyone's panicking and screaming, like, and I'm just sitting and I'm like, is this gonna hurt? Probably not, but, like, you know, that is my fear, is, like, the lead up to every time I get on a plane. I don't have an issue getting on planes. I will fly wherever. Like, you want to live, you take risks. But my issue with it is that 2 minutes before, like, you crash, and that is the most terrifying fucking thing I can think of, and it just haunts me when I fly. Like, so
you paint such a beautiful picture with your words.
Do I? Is that true, or are you just
just like a horror of the 2 minutes of impending doom and people freaking out? Yeah, no,
I can't imagine anything worse than that. Like, and plus, like, who the fuck likes being on a plane anyway? Now you're on a plane with fucking 200 people screaming. Like,
what about getting? You know, it might be. I mean, now I'm just spitballing here. I don't have a prearranged answer or conversation topic for this. What about? I think getting eaten by cannibals might be worse.
Like human cannibals. I mean, there's cannibals every. Okay, Eric. There's cannibals in every like.
Human.
It's a totally fair question. Like, Eric, a cannibal is it's that you eat meat. Like,
no, you're thinking of a carnivore.
Yeah, I am. You're right.
Yes, a human cannibal.
Okay, fine, Eric, fine. You won that argument. All right.
But that would.
But Eric, okay. Let me back up a second.
Please.
I've been taking.
Compose yourself, sir.
I've been uncomposed for a second. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of carnivore. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
Okay, but that is a situation that's yes. There's like torturous deaths, right? Like that's not what we're saying. We're talking about real life deaths that could like potentially happen to you. Like, you know.
Okay.
I understood you're shook up by my lack of knowing words.
I'm not. I'm very
composed. I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like real life scenarios that you could die in, like drowning or dying in a fire or like, you know, like car accident or whatever. Like, you know,
sure.
The last one I'd want to experience is a fucking cannibal eating you. Yes, that might be fucking worse, Eric.
A human cannibal.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Look out for that shirt.
I know.
The Hard merch shop coming soon. Human cannibal.
God, I hope my parents never hear this podcast. So, just what the fuck did I raise? Eric, I work at a bank. All right, you know, like I'm all right.
he's doing fine.
Just think of the people that are handling your money. Like that's just, you know.
Well, it's a good thing you're not handling their words. But yeah, you're a money guy. You're a money guy.
No, well, okay. Regardless, that's my point. The point is, I'm talking realistic fucking death. Yes, you could be. I would not want to be tortured to death. That sounds fucking awful.
Sure.
I would not want to be eaten by cannibal. Maybe a carnivore.
What about an animal attack? That could happen in real life, right? Like you're attacked by an animal.
I think that's more realistic. Yes, I think.
So that's my answer. That would be worse than.
So you were thinking of carnivore the whole time. So I was
no.
I think you're thinking of carnivore. I made it clear. That's why you threw me off. Not because I don't know words. Just because.
That's just a lucky coincidence. But no, I was thinking of cannibal because like I was trying to think what would be the absolute worst thing because like a cannibal would like carve out pieces to like keep you alive and like it'd be horrible.
You can get worse. Like, if you get eaten by an animal, like
that might be worse. That could be worse. May not always be worse, but that's comparable to a plane crash, I'd say. In the world's happiest episode of the Hard Mark Podcast, Rumpus Time.
Based on my fears of life, I would go like. I would probably lean towards getting eaten by an animal than like, because like I would have to be like maybe in the safari or something, you know, like get eaten by a lion or something. You know,
you can just be in the woods. There's bears, there's pumas.
Yeah, but okay, all right. I don't hike, but you know, the things that I do regularly is fucking fly. I don't hike, so I think it's a less far-fetched fear of mine to be eaten by a fucking bear. Like, and hopefully it'd be quick, you know? And I would just try to back up. Sometimes you can, like, I've been watching these videos where you just, like, back slowly up and you yell at them. Like, hey, bear, don't fucking do this. Like,
you're an expert.
You know, I've seen some TikToks, you know, so if that makes me an expert, then,
Hashtag I learned it on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my worst fear, hands down, is plane crash, and it, you know. So if I die in a plane crash, if I'm ever like in a plane and it goes down, and you're like, oh, you might have been on a flight. Just know I was terrified as I died.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, and then So
that's worse than a tragic boat accident on the heavy hooker.
Oh, I would take a boat accident all day. Like, give me out on the water.
A peaceful drowning death. We should all be so lucky.
You know, not to take this way off course, but I did have an incident where I like came out. There's this strait that you kind of go through to get out to the Puget Sound, and I don't know if I was tired of going through the strait because you have to go a certain miles per hour, but I got out there. not that big of waves, and I fucking took this boat, and I would swear we were at like a 90-degree angle. Like, I was like, fuck. And, it flattened out, which was lucky, but like, I was like, that was the most insane thing that has ever happened. Like, I didn't see it coming, like, but I just got like under it and then went straight up. Mm-hmm. And I was I was like, first of all, that's highly embarrassing. There's not even that much waves out here. Like, and if Greta finds out that I did this, it's because, she'll never go out with me again. Like, and, but that was kind of scary. Not my biggest fear, but that was, I have been there on a boat.
Not as bad as a plane crash, though. I think we can all agree on that.
No, not as bad as a plane crash. I would swim my way out of it. I'm a lifeguard, Erik. All
right. Well, we are going to take a very brief commercial break. When we come back, we are going to hit you up for Ask the Talent. We'll be right back. Thank you very much, everybody. And we're back. What a break. Ryan, are you ready to be asked a very important question, to weigh in on a topic? You're all hyped up. I don't know where you're going to go with this particular question here today, but I can tell you're bringing the passion, and that's what I appreciate.
I wanted to. I want to be present for this one.
Yeah, you peed. Your bladder is clear and free, so a clear bladder equals a clear mind in my estimation.
I think so.
It's important to note, Ryan is not a licensed psychologist, medical doctor, or healthcare professional. His advice does not replace the care of psychologists, doctors, or other healthcare professionals.
Unless you don't have one, maybe.
Unless you don't have one, then, hey, you could do voice.
It's something, like...
This is a topic that we haven't really delved into. I thought it would be interesting. Now, I will freely admit, and I don't know how much of a crossover this is, one of my favorite podcasts that I listen to is called Pen Pals. It's hosted by two stand-up comedians. Basically, people will write in to them with questions, and they could be serious topics. They could be not so serious topics. It kind of varies. But I basically am paraphrasing a recent episode, a question that came in, because I wanted to get your opinion on it. Again, this is not a topic that we have delved much into on the show, but I thought it'd be interesting for us to kind of discuss here. Okay, so here's the question. It's kind of lengthy, so bear with me. I grew up in a religious household, but in my late teens, I realized religion wasn't for me. For a time, I pretended to still be Catholic, but eventually it ate away at me that I was lying to myself and to my family. So a few years ago, I came clean about no longer being religious. My family was very understanding, and they respected my decision. However, recently, my mother has made it her personal goal to reel me back in. She'll ask questions about how if there's no God, then where does blank come from? Things like love or whatever, and has tried slipping religious books into my luggage. I feel like a dick answering her questions honestly, and at one point almost made her cry when talking about the existence of heaven. I want to have a positive relationship with my parents. Do I just give in and tell them that I've had a religious reawakening, or do I continue to stick to my beliefs?
I thought you were talking about yourself.
No.
In the beginning.
This was not. Grew up Lutheran, and
same.
Gross cracker wafer things. That's what Christ tastes like. I'd be very surprised.
Well, you're hungry at church at 9 a.m.
I spit out so many of those communion wafers in the bushes. So many. I'd take the little wine sip and just hold the wafer clump in my mouth and just wait to spit it out in the bushes when nobody was looking. Don't tell my parents.
They weren't that bad.
Mine were not very
Christ.
good.
You're so dramatic,
they were,
dude. You just
gnarly. Ugh, not a great taste. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But no, to clarify, this is not me.
Okay.
Although there's not that many similarities. I think that my family knows that I'm not particularly religious.
Yeah. Are you my experience with it? Is that what you're?
Well, no. I'm the question at the end. Should they say to their parents that they've had this religious reawakening so as they don't rock the boat and everything can be copacetic in their relationship, or do they continue to stick to their beliefs? That's the question that's being posed by this.
I think it's a difficult question because I think it depends on who your parents are. If you're gonna have an unhonest relationship with your parents at that point, because it's a pretty big deal. Right?
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be Yeah, I mean, you're basically like lying, to, like which is
Right.
Like I think in any relationship that's kind of unfair, right? Like if you're like blatantly lying about like an important aspect of like
Right. I think there's those little white lies that you can kind of do, and then there's other bigger subjects that would be harder.
Like this seems like an important topic to the guy, like or the girl, like whatever, like yeah. So I don't think like I would go. I don't think I would be dishonest, but I also understand like the other issue is like it's your parents. It's an important relationship in itself, and like maybe you just if you can get over that hump with a big lie, maybe it's more chill with them. I don't like, but I wouldn't want to be like at that point. If I was to make that big lie, like I would want that topic to be over and not discuss it. Like I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to go into that lie having to like discuss like the Bible every whatever. Like that would be annoying. And
I think that's the concern with committing to the lie is like, oh, next time I'm having dinner with them, Ryan, will you lead us in saying grace? And then it's like it just builds upon itself, and then I mean. Maybe wedding bells are happening. It's like, oh, of course you're going to have a church wedding, right, Ryan? Like, there's just so many things that would compound themselves in that scenario.
You gotta like try to like. I would be like, I think there is like this area like where people like who are atheists or whatever, like Gnostic or whatever they believe in, like they go too far with it. You don't have to push the issue either on your side. Like you could be like, you could tell your parents, hey, like, this is, maybe that's what he's doing. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just like,
right.
Just don't push the issue on your side either. Make it like a kind of a neutral issue as opposed to like, but that's a tough question.
Well, what's your answer to this tough question? You're the talent. What would you do if you were put in this scenario? Let's phrase it like that. Because, I mean, as we've discussed a little bit, I mean, we can talk about it more if you want. You and I both raised Lutheran. I'm assuming you went to church for at least a little bit of time. How and why did you stop going to church?
Well, my dad was pretty chill. Like, I mostly just watched football with him on Sundays while my mom went to church.
Oh, okay.
So that was, and then, like my dad started going to church like later and, but like my parents aren't like highly religious. They just kind of like in the background, I think it's their, so for me, it wasn't a big issue, but like I don't know, like I could see myself, honestly, that's not a great answer, but like I could see myself going either way. I could totally see myself lying and just like hoping it's over.
Let me ask this quick question. Do they know that you hurt yourself now?
No.
So I think we have our answer what Ryan would actually do in real life, but go on.
That wasn't necessarily a lie. That was just a disclosure or a non-disclosure of information. Like,
good answer. Good non-answer.
Yeah. So I'm a pretty neutral guy. My initial attempt at this would be to tell them like this is not a discussion I really even want to have. I personally am not like super religious. I don't like hate religious people. I'm just like I'm just like whatever. Like I live my life.
A quarter mile at a time.
So I would tell them, and then I would.
I live my life a 5-foot drop at a time, Mom and Dad. So if you don't like it, tough shit.
This is a very good question. Like this, I think it goes beyond. I think it goes beyond religion too. Like I think it really like how do you handle your parents in general? I would probably try to ease my way into like being like I'm not religious, and if that wasn't working, then maybe I would. Okay, personally, I would never come back with like a great awakening of fucking life. That would just. I don't have the passion for it. I don't have the I would just probably see my parents less. I don't. Yeah, I think that would be what I do. I would try to be really easy, like non-confrontational about it. I respect your decision to be religious, but
sure,
it's just not my thing. It's just not really my thing. And if that didn't work, then I guess. If they were still pushing the issue, I wouldn't hang out with them as much. That would be my thing. That would be my. I don't know. That's just who that would be my answer. It's a very good question. It's a tough question.
Yeah.
You go, Billy. You go there's a lot of different ways you go with it, but that would be how I approached it. But I'm different than like a lot of people. Like,
sure,
I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what I was hoping for. Like, part of me was like, oh, we're gonna get tough love Ryan, where
no,
fuck your friend zone, tell your fucking parents to stick it.
It's your parents. Like, I have so much love for my parents that like I can't like, like it would be. It's a difficult. I do respect my parents. And I respect their beliefs. Not that they're religious or anything. I'm just saying like. I respect the relationship itself, and so like I'd have to find a way to like really easily try to like like be chill about it, and also like if it didn't work, then sometimes shit just doesn't work, like that's kind of on the relationship at that point. But I don't know. That's
I remember when my grandpa passed away, my grandma asked me to like read a verse from the Bible at the funeral, and like I without any hesitation at all, I was like, absolutely, yes,
of course, for sure do that. Yeah, like, exactly. Yeah,
like that doing that has like is not the same as like asking me to pretend as though I feel a different way than I actually feel in real life. Like that's just something to honor my grandpa's memory, and so like I have no problem with that whatsoever. And I think there's a a big difference between people forcing their beliefs, whether they be for religion or against religion on others. And I've had very heated arguments with people who were like atheist about how they were being dicks to people who were religious. Like I've had fucking hours long diatribe arguments that I've made against people on that. But I think that's the type of thing where it's very personal to everybody. And, the idea of, somebody after you've already made yourself very clear, you've said where you stand, and like that's a personal decision at that point. For then somebody else to kind of like keep needling, keep doing that, like that's just I don't know. I don't agree with that. So I think, in my opinion, that would be something where you'd need to kind of draw a line in the sand in a respectful way, but also to kind of stop that from happening, because that's only going to lead to problems in the future.
That's just like. And that's, I just think like that's a rational fucking way to handle like any disagreement with like within a religion. Like come on, just be like you said, like I would have also no issue. Like you read a book, it's just whatever. Like it doesn't mean but be just like try to be as rational as you can. Like respect. Like you don't have to force anything on anybody. I don't know. It's just. You gotta like tread lightly with these situations, and I feel like we're getting into more of them now, like all the time, like, and so it's just like you have to like learn how to navigate this like effectively, or else like you end up on the fringes of shit, like like and that's not where you want to live. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, anything else to put a bow on Ask the Talent here today, Ryan?
Wonder I got a baptism necklace when I got baptized.
What? Okay. I never got a necklace.
I was baptized when I was like...
Pastor Bill, if you're listening to me right now, I want that fucking necklace.
I got I had a little bead of rice in like this cross. I think the bead of rice had like...
A grain of rice?
A grain of rice. What did I say? A bead?
You said a bead, but either way, we've...
A grain of rice. I wonder if I can find that.
What's the... Is that just like... Did Jesus do stuff with rice?
I think I had my like date of baptism on it or something. Like I don't know.
Now you can tell how much I paid attention in Sunday school. Did Jesus do rice stuff? Everybody always just talks about water to wine. I
don't know. It's what I had, Eric. I live with what I have. I take the things I'm given, and I
Do you physically have it in the room?
No, I haven't seen it in fucking years, but I remember having it for a long time, and I wonder where it's at now.
Oh man,
I
wish I had some cool Lutheran jewelry, but it never happened for me.
No. I'll have no, it's probably gone. I wonder where it lives.
Yeah, it's in the same drawer as your yin yang necklace. In your puka shell.
My grills.
Yeah, your grills. Exactly. Wait, do you have grills?
Oh, did we not ever talk about this?
Holy fuck! That's okay. We're at time, but I'm adding that to my list. Stay tuned for the next Rumpus Time, everybody. You'll hear. I'm writing this down. Ryan's grills.
Yeah, don't forget about the grills.
And we're not talking about the one that Greta assembled for you either.
Oh my! But
follow us, everybody, on Instagram, the Twitter, like us on Facebook, follow Ryan on TikTok at RJ Murphy 1922.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping this bit anytime soon. And if you're not hard, everybody, you should probably get hard. You should try and get hard real fast. And once you get hard, maintain. Just stay hard. Rumpus time is over. Thanks, everybody.
Human cannibals?